Today, I'm going to be showing you how to prepare the perfect snack for your enjoyment. More specifically, crisps, or if you're from the United States, potato chips, whatever. So you've got all kinds of brands. You've got Doritos, you've got Walker's Crisps, you've got Monster Munch, you've got Hula Hoops. You've even got Whatsits, Quavers. It doesn't matter. The following tip will get your taste buds bursting. Okay, like that. Okay, so let's get straight to it. What am I talking about? Well, let's have a look. Now over here, what I brought today, no more than half an hour ago at my local shop, is onion rings. They're very nice, I do like these ones. So what you do is thus. You open them up, but not totally open, okay? You want to open them up about 3/4 of the way, maybe a bit less than that. I've gone a bit overboard with this one, but something very similar to that. Once you've opened them up, you quite simply, I'm going to try and do this with one hand, just wrap it back up again with its own packaging, okay? Now if you can do this more than once over, then that's going to be great, but don't do it too tight, because we want to have the air in a little bit, but not too much that it goes stale. All right, and it will go stale where we're going to be putting this, which is, if I do that, that's about perfect right there. So where we're going to be putting this, no joke, is in our freezer. So, why do this? Why put your crisps, your potato chips in the freezer? It's quite simple. When you buy crisps or potato chips from your convenience stores, wherever the hell, then, you know, when you eat them, it's familiar, they're warm, you know, they're pretty much satisfying as they are. But if you put them in the freezer, then what you're going to have is a burst of flavors. What it does is, because it freezes it, it brings out the flavour even more when you chew into it. Now, you're not going to lose any teeth, okay? These are just crisps. They're going to be absolutely safe to do, as far as I remember. Now, if any of you lose any teeth, you cannot sue me, all right? This is just from my experience. I'm putting it right there. Just putting it out there right now, all right? If you lose any teeth, it's not my fault. So I will not accept anything dodgy. I'm not going to be sued. I don't give a damn. But you should be fine. Trust me, I've been doing this for years and years and years. I'm 30 years old. I've been doing this since I was, I don't know, about 21, 22 years old, and I swear by it, okay? So because you put it in the freezer, when you bite into it, it's going to bring out that flavour. Now what you want to do is put it in the freezer for at least a few hours. So 3 hours at least, but the longer the better, okay? So let's say you wake up one morning, about 9 o'clock in the morning, and you think, you know, I think I'm going to go down the shops today and get myself some groceries. So what you do is you get dressed, you have a shower, not in that order of course, unless you're weird, and then what you do is you go down about 10:30 and you get your groceries, and you look down and you see in the potato chip section, yeah, I think I'll have some of them bad boys. You buy them, you bring them back home, you put them in your freezer, right? Okay. If you can leave them in there for at least 3 hours, that's great. But let's say 9 o'clock in the evening comes around and you think, you know what, I'm pretty hungry, especially after my drinking session. I fancy dipping into those potato chips now. Then you go ahead, because you're going to be in for a pleasant surprise. And you're going to be biting into something really special. Now, the longer you leave it in, the better. Okay, so that was about, that example was about 8, 9, 10 hours, something like that. But you can leave them in there for a whole day. You can leave them in there for 48 hours, you can leave them in there for a week, 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. Don't leave them in there for too long, I'd say 2 weeks maximum, right? Just 2 weeks maximum. But if you could be preemptive about this and you're not a fat mother, if you're fat, that's fine, but you know, if you could just like do yourself a favour and just try this out, I guarantee you at least 95% of you will come back to me and say, hey Dan, that was pretty smart. Do some more videos on this, I'm interested. My pleasure. Thank you very much for watching, guys. In actual fact, before I go, we put some onion rings in there, didn't we? But what we've also got in there, I'm not lying. We got a bag. We've even got a bag like this. Can you see that? We got a variety bag, 2 ready salted, 2 salt and vinegar, 2 cheese and onions. There's about 3 in there. And we've also got some of these. I absolutely love these. Salt and vinegar sticks. I can't see the camera, so I'm not sure if you can see that, but trust me, it's salt and vinegar sticks. Now I've already dipped into these. As you can see, I've broken my own rule a little bit there. I've teared it off a little bit too more, but that's because, you know, these have been in here for about 5 days now. But oh, they're so cold, so juicy, so tender, so satisfying. Thanks for watching.